Good morning, class, and welcome to this edition of Latin America. Today we will be discussing food, people, and culture. Food culture in pre-Columbian Latin America, an aspect of society widely overlooked, being the form of potatoes, chocolate, or people, is very diverse and complex, and is even leaving its mark on today's society. The Aztec Empire city-state, Tenochtitlan, averaged about 5% of the population in human sacrifice. Although a small portion of Aztec diet, cannibalism represents a key part of Aztec society. One explanation to cannibalism is through an ecological perspective of food, explaining large-scale cannibalism disguised as sacrifice, as a natural consequence of the lack of big game. Through time, some connections to be made with cannibalism and an evolving Latino society are its similarities to Catholic ritual. For example, human sacrifice is seen where the bread and wine during church service literally becomes the body of Jesus Christ, for Jesus became the victim as payment for human sin. Quinoa is an ancient grain that was grown in the high altitudes by the Incas in their fields and valleys. Quinoa is used and prepared as soups and cereals today. First discovered in Peru, potatoes here in the picture are not shaped as the usual potato in the United States, because the level of oxygen in the Andes is less. Guinea pig is a delicacy used in South American cuisine, especially on the west coast in Peru and Ecuador. The guinea pigs are raised domestically before they are killed to eat. The cocoa leaf is grown and harvested in most of South American countries. The leaf is the foundation of the drug cocaine, but is not only used as an illegal drug. The leaf has chemicals within it that help suppress the symptoms of motion sickness and altitude sickness. Many tourists use the cocoa leaf in tea or either chew on them for relief from those symptoms. Chocolate is a commodity that is everywhere in today's world. Virtually everyone on Earth is familiar with it. What many may not know is that chocolate originated in Mesoamerica, and had the Spanish not brought chocolate back to Europe, it likely would not be nearly as common in its place today. Though currently chocolate, or cacao, is primarily grown in West Africa, it is native to central Mexico. The chocolate grows in beans or pods on a short tree that requires rich soil. Chocolate hasn't always been a food that is enjoyed by everyone. In its Mayan roots, it was served as a hot cocoa-type drink that was reserved for the nobles. Chocolate was also very important in Mayan rituals. This man, who appears to be a Mayan priest, is holding a cacao seed that is likely used in a ritual as an offering. Chocolate wasn't just seen as a commodity of religious or noble importance. It was also a very important trade good. The man seen here is holding a cacao pod. However, proportionally incorrect it may appear. Cacao seeds and pods were so important that they were often used as a form of currency. And that concludes this edition of Latin America, People, Food, and Culture.